Good morning, everyone. This is Shelly Rivera with Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. How are you this Wednesday morning? Today, I already did my cacao, so now is coffee time. Even though I shouldn't be drinking this, I'm trying to move to tea, but we're getting there slowly but surely, So this morning, just wanted to talk to you about what's going on here at the ranch and with Luna Fitness. Luna Fitness, let's talk about that a little bit. We don't talk about that too much, and then we'll get on to our adventure we had on Monday, because I don't think I talked about that. Oh, and I got a new little buddy that's joining us, my little octopus friend. I haven't named him yet. But if you have any suggestions, let me know. Isn't they cute? So yeah, Luna Fitness Evolution. Basically, what I'm trying to do. So my credentials: I'm a personal fitness trainer. I'm an elite trainer. So I'm a personal fitness trainer. I am a nutrition coach, and I'm also glute certified, meaning. I'm specializing in glute focused workouts. Friday is typically my glute day with Camp Gladiator. I use my Thursday workout as my glute focused workout. I mix in a whole bunch of other stuff, but there's going to be a more emphasis on lower body glute, quads, and hamstring work. Basically bringing that whole system together, your glutes and your quads, which is your front of your legs, and your hamstrings, which is the back part of your leg, together to create that powerhouse stumps that you need. Legs, not muscular and looking like, bodybuilders or anything like that, but just giving you a good base. Because when you have that good lower base, your glutes are strong, your hams and your quads are strong. It gives you a lot more upright mobility strength. So you're able to walk stronger, walk taller. Your strides are a little bit better, a little bit focused, and lifting, pushing, pulling is not as difficult as when you don't focus on those areas when you're working out. And if you notice, a lot of bodybuilders have huge thighs, huge muscular thighs. And that is their base. That is what we call their trunk. And that allows them and helps them to lift those weights heavier. Of course, I'm not dealing with bodybuilders or power lifters or strongman. That'd be cool if I did, but I'm just focusing on functional. I'm more functional training, and with that glute focused workout, you're able to get a lot more functional use out of your own body. Like I said, you're upright, you're moving, you're walking taller. You're gonna feel those glutes tighten up, and it's gonna pull you back. Okay, and there's a lot of back workout you're gonna do too, that we work on with glute days. I usually do some back work and some core work to even help you build that, upright position, help you walk taller, stronger, with ease. And that trunk focus is what kind of I've been kind of doing more and more. So this morning, I just did my first like instructional, informative video on functional training with a glute focused workout. So I'm focusing on one exercise a week. I'm going to try to hit that idea, see how that works. Today's was banded kickbacks, and I'll have that link up later, or the video up later, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And I also have a glute focused group on Facebook if anybody's interested. But I'll start, hitting that group a little bit more and more as I get more into this, because what I'm gonna have to start doing is trying to figure out how to monetize myself once we get moving about because I'm not going to have Uber anymore. And honestly, I've stopped Ubering. Number one, it was too much wear and tear on the car. And number two, Uber around Cleveland just really died down almost to a halt. When I first started Uber last year, February, here in Cleveland, I was bringing in $300 a week, which was really good. I was making my car note. I was able to do what I needed to do during the week. And little by little, beginning of this year, it started slowing down more and more and more. And there wasn't as many Uber X rides, like passenger rides. Deliveries for Walmart slowed down dramatically because they started using their own delivery system called Spark. And so that cut down on what Uber was doing for Walmart. And Walmart runs were a lot of my money here in Cleveland. The Uber X and then the Walmart runs were a lot of my money. And they just basically stopped. And everything else around here, it's such a small town. Delivering Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Sonic, all that. You're talking about $2 or $3 runs because I'm not going anywhere literally. Like, everybody lives so close to everything. It was just not serving its purpose anymore as far as me making money and the amount of gas I'm having to use to create that money. It just started washing out, and there was no point in me doing it anymore. So I need to focus on Luna Fitness and how I am going to start monetizing myself. Right now, like I told y'all, the Healthy Hippie Ranch, it's just booming since he did that barter talk video. That barter talk video is still going strong. If you have not seen it, you need to check it out, the Healthy Hippie Ranch. It was basically a thought, just an idea he put out there of what we were needing or wanting as far as barter and trade. And we've been trying to move more and more to the barter trade system. Since we're going to be on the road, we're going to be in different towns, we're going to need things like that, to help keep us going, especially like supplies and toiletries. And that's all it was. It was just him calling out and saying, hey, these are a couple of things that we'd like to get. If we could get, some of these stuff, we're willing to trade our services. I'm willing to trade my fitness, nutrition education. I'm also a nutrition coach. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, it should be personal trainer, nutrition coach, and glute specialist. So for him, he's well on his way to establishing himself and being monetized. He's already got his TikTok shop up. He's already got a website on Spotify. So as far as CJ is concerned in the Healthy Hippie Ranch, and me doing all my earrings and things like that, for that part, we're growing our monetization process there. But I need to make sure that my money keeps flowing in because I'm still going to have a car payment as I get on the road. I'm still needing to clear $600 a month just to make sure my car is taken care of as far as the car maintenance and insurance. So that's the only expense I'm going to have on the road, minus gas. We're going to be hauling my car and using his truck. So we're going to need gas as well. So so I need to push and make sure I push Luna Fitness out there more and more. So if you are on Facebook and you are hitting my Luna Fitness page, the glute page, even if you're not working out with me or don't want to work out with me, that's fine. I'm not pushing anybody to do so. Share my information, push me out there, get me recognized, get me that exposure I'm needing because that is the best form of support. Yeah, y'all don't even understand. It's just like that barter TikTok video that he did. He didn't ask really for anything other than, we want to talk to people that are in the system and want to trade and are doing trades, and we want more information. These are some of the things we're needing and looking for. Who out there has this information, or how do we get started? And it just blew up from there. So that's the best thing anybody, especially family and friends, the best thing you can do for us is share our information. Push it out there, post it, repost it, draw people to our page. Check this out, look at them, look what she's doing today, look at what he's doing today. Those are the best forms of support. It really is, because you get us out there. You don't even understand. Me, I have 100 followers. You go and you share my post to your 100 followers, and those 100 followers start sharing it to their 100 followers, and it just becomes that pyramid thing, without the money scheme. So the best thing to do is push us out there, get our information out there. So Luna Fitness, that's what I'm trying to do. Healthy Hippie Ranch, blowing up on TikTok right now. And right now I got actually 2 orders that I need to fill coming out of the barter trade TikTok. And I just finished 1 order right now for some rose gold earrings. So that's what I'm working on for that part of it. And then Camp Gladiator is still going strong. I'm doing really good with that. I am looking for more people. If you're in Cleveland, please come out, take advantage of the 2 weeks free trial, see if you like it. I actually had, last week, I had a college rugby player come out as a guest and join us for our evening workout. And he was rather impressed by what we were doing that day. He just thought, outdoor workout, we're running, we're jumping, we're doing this, that, and the other. He didn't think he was going to get a beneficial, fully functioning workout. And he was there drenched in sweat. He's like, man, I'm actually struggling through some of this stuff. I didn't realize I needed to really, do the weights and the working out. So I was rather excited because he was actually feeling like he got a really good workout. And it's always good to get an outside perspective as to what you're doing and to get that reassurance. Everybody needs it. Everybody wants it. That's what we look for. We're humans. That reassurance that you're doing good, that you are doing a good job. And my campers are great. I love every single one of them. We're already used to each other. We're going through the motions sometimes, and you forget to say, you're doing a good job, that was really good. And for the most part, they do. When I do put out a good workout, that was really good, oh, that was difficult, or they're cussing me out, or they're calling me names. I'm like, well, I'm doing my job if you're cussing me out and calling me names, because that means you are actually challenging yourself. And I made that happen. I made you challenge yourself. So it feels good when they're borderline cussing me out. I know they don't mean it. It's just they're being challenged to their max, and it's pushing them to do even better and even more. So sometimes we need that reassurance of an outside person. So that's what that was. And I was very happy he joined us. And I wish him a very good career in rugby. That is brutal sport. If you've not seen it, go watch just a real quick YouTube rugby match. That's brutal stuff. So kind of that's where we are. Monday, I don't know if you saw my little video from Monday on our adventure. So Mondays are typically our rest days, or days off, or days to refocus, cleanse our bodies, our minds, our spirits, and we go and do something that we're wanting to do. Like usually it's a hike or foraging, or we'll go out to the nurseries or go re-up on supplies. And Monday we actually got to do it all. We got to go take our walk, we got to go foraging, we looked for some cool stuff, found some cool treasures, and actually got out to go re-up and look at some plants at the nursery. So, and we took a portion of Tuesday too, because I don't have any workouts on Tuesday. So we went to another nursery on Tuesday and actually found one plant that has been propagated and yielded us 20 babies, so that we can go and propagate those, get those rooted, and actually sell those so we can start getting back our money off of the mother plant. We kept the mother plant. So but Monday was very interesting because CJ has been wanting to make himself a staff, and he actually found a very good, nice piece of wood to make him a staff. And with that staff, we also found a piece of snake skin, like the shed snake skin. It was a pretty good sized piece. I don't know how long it was, but he's putting together something where the staff's going to have some crystals and some stones, and then we're going to figure out how to fashion. Oh, he's behind me with the snake skin. We're going to figure out how to fashion the snake skin to his staff. And the staff is really, really cool. It's not heavy at all, but it's very sturdy. and he's got some interesting ideas on the top part of the staff. So I'm excited to see what this is going to end up looking like when he's done. He's so much more creative than I am. Like I told you, I see a pattern, I follow the pattern, and that's what I do. But I'm getting more and more creative. I'm working with the patterns, and I'm seeing, you know, more things I can do. And I also have another little project that I've been waiting to start. I've always wanted to, like, take furniture that people are throwing out and put on the side of the road and just, like, what do they call it? Upcycle them. So sand them down, repaint them, put details on them, or you know, make them my way. And my way is usually going to be, I guess they consider it gothic. It's not really, but I like using rich, dark colors in my work. I love Halloween, so a lot of what I do ends up being something with the Halloween kind of feel in the back of it. It's not always going to be pumpkins and skeletons, no, but that's kind of the feel I get for me. It doesn't mean I'm evil or ugly or a witch or anything like that, which I am a witch, but I'm not a bad witch. But that's kind of where my creativity, my like is. That's what I like. And not everybody likes, you know, pinks and whites and bright colors. Some of us like the richer, darker tones and the earth tones, and that's kind of where my art and my creativity stays. And you know, every now and then people request something else, and I'll do that. But my artwork is going to be rich and dark, earth tones, more nocturnal creatures like bats, wolves, things like that, or very intense predator in nature like eagles and hawks and ravens, you know, ravens and crows. They're that's kind of where my thing is. And like I said, I'm not an evil or bad person. That's just what I've always liked. So I kind of figure if I'm going to be doing creative work, that's where my creativity is going to be channeled from, because you create out of what you like. Not everybody's going to like it, but there are going to be people that are going to be out there that are going to like what I do. Like the past couple of weeks I've been working on earrings and dream catchers and things like this, and one person just came through and bought 3 of the 4 pair that I made, just like that. I mean, I was working 2 weeks on 4 earrings, and just like that, they're gone. So it's exciting, but at the same time, I gotta make more earrings. I gotta bust out some more work, and it gets challenging. So I told my husband, yeah, more and more I'm getting that this is, like, in my head, this doesn't feel like my job. I just feel like I'm out here just, I don't even know, not working, just playing with beads or something, or colors, or I don't know, playing with yarn. And it ends up that, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is my work. This is my job now. And this is what I do. And people actually like what I'm doing. Like for him, since the beginning of his first piece, it didn't matter what it was, people have been buying from him. They go to him, they ask him for stuff. And I'm like, God, I want to get there, but I don't know if I do. Like I said, I'm not a custom order person. I'm not ready to take big custom orders. I've done some. I've been commissioned for some small orders. And it puts a lot of pressure on me to be creative. And like I said, I am not that creative. I'm just not. Not yet anyway. I think it comes with me being more confident and practice more my work, the skill of doing this, and then I can venture out and start doing some more stuff. Before right now, I feel like I need to focus, and I've always been that way, I need to focus on making it right before I go out and start training it or doing it or saying, yeah, you know, you want whatever it is, I don't know what it is, in a bead pattern. Okay, cool, I can do that, you know? Like one of the biggest challenges I had so far in my commissioned work was a Betty Booped beaded piece for a purse strap. And I sat there and I beaded that thing 3 or 4 times because it just was not coming out the way I wanted it to be in my head. And it didn't take me long to do it, but the fact that you have to do something, check out the pattern, take it apart because it just doesn't look right, or you're not happy with how it looks, and redo it. And it's things like that that get you discouraged. But at the same time, you've already been commissioned to do it. You've already promised that work out. So you know you have to create that. And I think those moments, those few moments that I've had commissioned work have pushed me to get past that, being scared and worrying about how perfect I need to be. And I don't need to be perfect. Not everything is perfect. And little by little, I've come to be okay with that. And little by little, things have gotten cleaner and cleaner as far as my beadwork. So that's kind of where we are with everything. I know I'm all over the place today, but Monday's adventure was great. The staff, the snakeskin, we found 3 or 4 different feathers. It was just a good walk. The only thing that brought me down about the walk was it was so dry. Like the ground was so cracked, and the plants, everything, the forest just looked so sad, and there was just so many trees that were down. I guess the ground is just so dry, and the roots are so dried out that there was trees down, like fallen trees everywhere, more than what we've ever seen before. And it was a little bit sad, but once, we got out there early, the sun wasn't fully up. We got out there before the sun really hit. And once we started walking back, because it was almost a 3-4 mile hike, when we were walking back and the sun was up and, peeking through the trees and everything, it looked a little better. The the leaves looked a little bit more alive. The trees looked alive, and the shrubbery and things like that. And it was okay, and it made me feel better going out, seeing that it looked more like it had life than what we walked in there to. So, I also found some beautyberry leaves on our last week's trip, and I'm going to go do my little video on how that came out. Basically, it's just the beautyberry leaves, putting them in a mason jar, covering them with some alcohol, and letting those sit for 3 or 4 days so that the oil from the beauty berries is drawn out, and that is a alternative to off. It's a mosquito repellent, so it's an alternative to off. I don't like using the chemicals of off anymore. I've just been shown how much the chemicals are so harmful and harsh to your body. Literally, those chemicals in off are burning your body, and you can't see it, but it's happening. And so we started trying to look for an alternative to mosquito repellent, because the mosquitoes just eat me alive. And that's what another alternative we found, a healthy alternative, a natural alternative, is the beautyberry leaf with some alcohol. And I've already made it a couple of times, and it actually does help. It does work. Just like off, you have to keep putting it on because you sweat it off, but it does work. And I'm going to do my video later today on pulling that out and getting that strained and getting that ready for packaging, because that will be something that we are going to try to start pushing into, is some natural products. We're doing bug repellent, some soaps, candles, like chakra candles to cleanse your spirit, things like that. But that's a lot more of stuff to come. So I think that was everything, because that was a mouthful and that was a lot. So I'll let y'all process that, because I'm still trying to process this entire thing. So the TikTok barter thing, the blow up on that has been well appreciated. We're very grateful for that, and we're just gonna keep going from there. So love you guys. Take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. I'm talking to myself, really. But it's gonna be all right, guys. So